Coffee here on the Radio Vision Network. I am Mark Cook. It is Wednesday, and you know what that means. It means that the Voorhees Animal Orphanage is in the house, and Dave has brought Booch this morning. Good morning, Dave. Welcome back.
Good morning.
So Booch has a really interesting story. We got a can I get a doggy cam shot here of Booch? Let's take a look at this guy. He's so cute. And Booch has an interesting story. He's available for adoption, so we want to make sure that everybody knows that they can come pick up Booch from the Voorhees Animal Orphanage. If you need more information, real quick, you can just go to vaonj.org.
Yes.
That's great. So
yes.
let's hear a little bit about Booch's story. There he is.
Yeah, Booch came to us via Burlington County Animal Shelter. We pulled him from there when they were filled, and which we do as often as we can. And he was with us for a little bit of time, and he got adopted. And unfortunately, the person that adopted him this past week had a heart attack.
Oh.
And he second floor apartment, yada yada, and in the steps, this and that, and it was too much for the person to handle. And Booch came back to us this weekend, but he's been a shelter favorite of ours. The volunteers love him, the staff loves him. He's great. He's easy to handle.
I love him. He is so
He's super.
Sweet.
He's so cool looking.
Such a sweet dog.
He's 5-6-year-old bulldog basset hound mix.
He's got a lot of life left in him.
He does.
You know,
healthy.
the one thing that struck me, Dave, is how beautiful this dog is. The coloring and the pattern, especially of his coat here, on his body. I mean, this is kind of amazing, the coloring on his head, but this is like tiger style.
Yeah,
right?
they call that brindle, and it seems to be very popular.
Yeah,
but,
it's just amazing, and I think that we need to make sure again that everybody knows that Booch is available for adoption, as well as so many other dogs and cats over at the Voorhees Animal Orphanage. And look at this guy. This guy is so sweet and cute. He's a great.
He's amazing.
What type of dynamic? I mean, family dog? Is he better for a single old person? What do you think?
I think we think he'd be a great family dog.
He can fit anywhere,
right?
Right?
He can fit anywhere.
That's where I was going.
He has a little bit of energy, but once he gets out and about, he calms down, and he's super. Easy to handle.
I think it's really, we've been doing this for a few weeks now, and I think that everybody needs to know that the dogs that come in here, they're such great dogs. And I need you also to know that I think that we're having a little success in getting some of these dogs adopted. Because you guys out there are so awesome, and you're stepping up, and you're helping to save these and rescue these animals, and we really appreciate it. I just wanted to thank you again for that. And here's another one that's available for you. And listen, I keep talking every week, you come in, you bring another great dog or a couple great dogs. You know, my dog, Charles Barkley, he's a little bit smaller. I don't know, what do you think about the dynamic with other dogs with Booch here?
Once again, whenever there's another dog in the family that's interested for adoption, we always would do a dog meet.
You suggest a meeting first?
We don't suggest.
We do it. Okay.
All right. Because everyone thinks their dog's great, and and they are, but the dogs have to get along.
Yeah, they have personalities too, and they don't always get along with.
And maybe where someone thinks, hey, my dog doesn't get along with other dogs, hey, maybe they would.
Right. Right. And
but,
it's all the temperament of the dogs and all of that. It's really funny when you came in and you said Booch. I immediately thought of the Comcast Sportsnet host Steve Bucci. I got to meet. He used to be on CBS 3, and now he's on Comcast Sportsnet. He's a great guy, and we'll say that Booch is named after him because that's a great namesake. So big shout out to Steve Bucci. And Booch here is ready for adoption over at the Voorhees Animal Orphanage, and I think that I think that Booch would be a great addition. I've only met him for a few minutes here, but I haven't heard a peep out of him. And he's just been like this the whole time.
Yeah,
I mean, he's been absorbing all of the petting and love that everybody here has been given to him. And I just think he's a nice he's a nice fit. Now he's a big dog, so he's gonna
full grown though.
Yeah,
this is him.
Well, I think where I was going is that he's a bigger dog in terms of size and security. Like if you're looking for a dog, but very docile and sweet. So like he's gonna intimidate the intruder, but he might like kiss him and lick him and stuff.
If they can get in.
If they can get in, right.
Yeah.
But
no. The one thing I like to say is to the viewers out there, we, from one of our shows, Jed might have mentioned this last week, but we had a viewer come in on Vienna. And Vienna was adopted already, but they ended up adopting another dog.
Oh, great.
So, thank you. And
you're quite welcome.
Just keep coming out and, come out for Booch. And we change. We get dogs in every day and cats. Every day we have new animals in there. And so you might be coming in for one particular one and another one will hit the heart.
Yeah. And that's really, just to reset kind of with the Voorhees Animal Orphanage and the great work they do over there, they are the place where basically all the surrounding counties send the dogs that need placement. Right?
We are your community shelter.
Right.
That's how we like to call ourselves. We're the community shelter, and when space permits, we're sitting there and we're pulling animals from the counties within New Jersey, Philly Act. We'll go down south, and we'll even reach out to other areas that are in need.
If you're looking for a pet, I urge you to just check out vaonj.org, and you can do that right now. Just open up another tab and go to vaonj.org. You get all the information about the shelter and the orphanage, what they do over there. I think it's important to mention that they're on Cooper Road, right next to the firehouse.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man! I got you. I got your back.
Jinx.
Yeah. I owe you a Coke. But here's the thing. I mean, it's easy to find. It's easy to get to. So even if you just want to go and check them out, right? You could just stop over there and see the great work that they're doing.
We have so many people that families that come in there and they think they're going there for their family outing, and you know what? They leave with a cat. They leave with a dog.
And that's important to mention that they do have cats over there too. It's not just dogs.
No, we have lots of cats, and our cat volunteers are fantastic. We adopt out actually far more cats than dogs, but we get in a lot more cats than dogs. Cat season is winding down right now. It was a very big summer. We actually just had a hoarding experience that we had 30 kittens brought into us about a week ago.
Okay.
And so, they're going to be up for adoption very shortly.
Wow, so there's some kittens. There's going to be some kittens
we have
available.
Lots of
that's
kittens.
Awesome. That's
Lots
really
of kittens.
cool.
Yep.
That's kind of neat when that happens, right? Because
no, it's not neat when it happens because it's sorry, but it's we get so many at one time thrown upon us, and thank God we have the volunteer foster program because all these kittens have to go out into care.
Okay.
All right. It's not like they're cats and they can stay within our facility, and it's a bad situation for these animals.
Okay.
So I understand what you're saying.
All right. Yeah. I want to clarify because when I said that it was neat, it's not neat ever when an animal ends up in the orphanage, right? Because
it's neat that we're set up to handle it. That's what's neat.
Right. And it's neat that they're available for the public to go and adopt them. Right, yes. Because you don't always have a fresh litter of kittens. Right?
No, but come springtime, we have lots and lots of.
All right, dude. Well, it's October. Come on, man. I mean, this is what I'm talking about.
Right. Okay.
Come on, just go with me here, right? Right? Like, no.
Hey, don't get sensitive.
I can't help it. I'm a sensitive guy. You know that. But listen, let's focus on Booch here, and I want people out there. Doggy cam shot. Give it to me. There he is. That's Booch. You can check out vaonj.org and get all the information and head over and pick up Booch. So let's take a break. I think Jen's in the house.
She is.
She's going to join you. She's going to join you. We're going to talk more about the orphanage. We're going to talk more about Booch.
And how's your fish?
The fish are doing great.
Good.
You're not going to believe this. You want an update on the fish?
Sure.
I'll give you an update on the fish coming back. But we also, I'm going to talk a little bit about wolf stock too because I didn't get to talk to David about it, and I want to get his perspective. So. Listen, just stay right there, and I will be right back here on Morning Coffee on the Radio Vision Network. Don't go anywhere.
Saving your business money is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Tanker Consulting Services, a payment solutions expert, will show you how with a free, detailed, written analysis illustrating your cost savings. We usually uncover savings between 10 and 25%, and sometimes more. We can help your business succeed by providing reliable and secure merchant payment solutions such as merchant services programs, point-of-sale systems, and ATM machines. TCS, one of the leaders in regional credit card processing consulting, offers electronic payments to merchants locally and nationwide through our preferred vendor programs. We work to keep business costs down with a comprehensive suite of quality products, services, and customized credit card processing programs exclusively tailored for your company. TCS is convenient, reliable, and innovative, with customer service available 24/7, 365 days a year. Our in-depth industry knowledge, partnership strategy, and innovative processing solutions allow for a specialized approach to providing merchant bank processing with 100% full fee disclosure. TCS is one-stop shopping for all your merchant services solutions. Our clients save money 100% of the time. Trust Tanker Consulting Services, the knowledgeable, professional, and friendly provider of secure payment services. We set the standard by which others are measured. Call now for a free written analysis. 609-922-0201.
Do you remember if Booch is dog friendly?
Welcome back to Morning Coffee on the Radio Vision Network. I am Mark Cook. That's Booch. And this is Dave. And that's Jen. And they're from the Voorhees Animal Orphanage. And this is our Adopt a Pet segment. We just want everybody out there to know that Booch is available for adoption. He's a great dog. He's had a tough life so far. He's been in and out of foster care and orphanages and shelters and all this stuff. And he needs a forever home. He's around 5 or 6 years old. He's got a lot of life left in him. He's a very happy dog. I mean,
Really
he just seems so sweet, and he loves the pettings and the love and all that stuff. So check out baonj.org, and you can get all the information about the orphanage and how to adopt Booch and all that stuff. So the fish, right? Ready?
Okay.
I told you a couple weeks ago that I was dealing with a cloudy tank, and my Jack Dempsey cichlid was showing a little bit of the ick. Well, guess what? In some sort of stroke of a miracle, the ick has decreased on the fish. I did a water change. I did the whole cleaning of the tank and all that stuff. What a pain in the rear end that is. Let me tell you.
Well, you got to do that every so often.
I know, and I'm pretty good about it. I do it pretty often, but the last change I made didn't really do what I needed it to do, but this one did.
How
So
big is the tank?
It's big. It's like 75 gallons.
So you should be doing on that, and then we'll get back to the shelter, but roughly a 5 to 10 gallon water change. So 2 of the big buckets. Should be doing that every week to 2 weeks.
Wow. Okay. So I do need to step it up, because what I'm doing basically is like a 50% change, like once a month, right? Like something like that. And I think that your way is a better continuing maintenance.
It's healthier for the fish.
Yeah, the rest of the fish look great now, and the Jack, I call him the Jack, but he looks better.
Good.
And I'm thinking that maybe that ick that I thought was just the sheen of the fish, that might just be how he looks, So let's just say a little prayer for the Jack and make sure that he's that he's okay, and he will swim happy and free for many years to come.
There you go.
So. Jen hit a terrible accident. If you're watching us live, real quick, just 295 is a mess right now, so
Yes.
avoid it. But
Please.
Jen wasn't in an
I was
accident.
not.
no. She got caught
I sat
behind it.
behind it.
Well,
Yes,
if
I
she
did.
was in the accident, listen. I think
I'd be a
Dave
trooper.
Dave is now very comfortable with me and ready to just bust my chops at any chance he gets. And that's
charm.
okay. I'm quite all right with it. He's just got to be ready to take it back. That's all. That's
Bring
the
it.
only thing, right?
Bring it, yeah.
So.
Yes, avoid it at all costs.
So, Jen, we got the chance last week to talk a little bit about Wolfstock.
We did.
And what a huge and great event. But, I wanted to get David's perspective from it too, because we were talking a little bit about it this morning. And I think the craziest thing about it, and I had mentioned that I wasn't able to make it. I had some commitments I had to take care of, and they were not good commitments. So Believe me, I would have much rather have been at Wolfstock. But Wolfstock gets so packed, and it was such a successful event that you actually were hearing that people couldn't get in.
Yeah, that's our dilemma. It's I guess a good dilemma. It means we're capped out.
Thousands and thousands of people.
Yes, and
And there's 2 parking lots there. I mean, the 2 parking lots are overflowing, and people are parking on the side of Centennial Boulevard.
Right.
down at Main Street, and they're
Yeah.
walking, and so we have to seriously consider another venue, because this has been a continuous problem now going on 3 years. So now we know, hey, we got a
Right.
solid.
We've maxed out.
We've maxed out. We got a great thing going. We have a good reputation for the event. People want to come. So there's other venues out there, and hopefully maybe Camden County Community College would be a great venue
Well,
for us.
this is where I'm going. Let's make the call right now. Listen, if you've got access to a really big space, and we're talking about a big park-size college campus, anywhere where we can fit thousands of people. If you guys know where we can get that donated for Wolfstock, that's going to be really important for the growth of the event.
And we think hopefully through the county we'll be able to get
Some of
Camden
that.
County.
I'm just trying to get the ball
Absolutely.
rolling a little
That's
bit
great.
because
That's great.
because look,
Somebody has a big backyard, you know.
well, it's got to be able to hold
parking.
thousands of
Yeah.
people. You know, Jen, what I heard was that when you stood at the top of the hill and looked down, I heard it looked like a concert. Like it
Oh, it
was
was great.
it
It
was
rose and
unbelievable.
rose
just
and
a
rose
sea of
tents. Yep.
people.
Mhm.
Yep, walking their dogs and you know, every breed under the sun, no issues, no nothing.
And that's the other
Yeah.
thing that is amazing to me is that you've put hundreds and hundreds of dogs together in the same place, all different breeds, all different sizes, all different shapes, and you guys didn't have one incident
Right.
of any problem or anything happening, interactions with dogs, interaction with people. And you even said, you know, Keith Reynolds, who's the owner over here at Radio Vision Network, he said, well, did you bring any cats? Because that really could have flipped the script on the dogs.
Cats.
And the answer was, yeah, there were cats there too. It's like this amazing thing. They call it Wolfstock. Well, yeah, because it's like Woodstock. The peace and the love and the harmony.
Yes.
And everybody, all the animals
It's our
together
vibe.
and all that stuff. It's just such a great event.
Yep.
It really was. Yeah.
You guys raised a ton of money too, and
We did.
that's the most important piece of it, is how generous all of you guys are out there, and you help make the orphanage the best shelter, whatever you want to call it, the best place,
Community shelter.
the best place possible for these animals while
Sure.
they're waiting to get
Yeah.
adopted to their forever home.
But let's be clear, the money, and it's important, the money that we raise at Wolfstock goes to our daily operations, and that gives us the money we need to pay our vet bills, our insurance,
Our
our
utilities,
staff,
yeah.
our
Yeah.
utilities,
Mhm.
3,000, 4,000 a month just in utility bills.
Yeah, that's huge.
You know,
Which is again inefficient because the building's so old and leaky and
Right.
you know needs a new roof and all that. So if we had that new building, then our utilities would
be
probably
cut
go
in
down.
half.
Yeah.
Cut in half. So,
Here's
you know,
another
once again,
here's another thing I'll mention. It's October. You're coming to the end of your year, and you probably are trying to figure out how you can manipulate the system like a certain candidate, and you need to make a big charitable donation. Well, here you go. Here's a great one.
It is.
It is.
Write-offs are
Right.
good.
Make a big charitable donation to the Voorhees Animal Orphanage. It's a write-off for you, and the money that they get goes. It is so needed, and it goes to the necessary things that they need to be able to take care of these animals. Because look, it's not just Voorhees; it's all of the surrounding counties and areas, and in the entire, basically, it's South Jersey into Philadelphia. They take animals from.
We
so,
do. We do.
So listen, it costs money to be able to put on an operation like that, right?
It does.
So I know we've got tons and tons of generous people out there that have the ways and means to help.
The demographic breakdown within Camden County, 75% of the population are pet owners.
Wow, that's huge.
Huge.
I never would have thought the number. I know there's a lot, obviously, but
Well,
I
that might
never-
be that might mean they own a fish too.
That's okay.
So, but that's
But
a
they
pet.
have some sort of pet.
Pet,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's
yeah.
still
so
it's a
in
big
their
number.
heart to you know, they're animal lovers, And hey, we need help, and
We do.
anything would be greatly appreciated.
And listen, and that's the thing. Just understand that when David says things like that, it's because they're only trying to help the animals, right? They need the things to help the animals. It's not like we're a private corporation and we're trying to just increase our bottom line.
Not at all. With our new facility, we would like to have offer medical services, which we have to outsource now. I mean,
Right.
We spend almost $100,000 a year now through spay and neuter.
And medical.
Yeah.
Right.
And we know we've
It's
already
huge.
done. We've already done the numbers. If we had our own medical,
You could drive that down big time.
50%.
50%.
Absolutely.
So like if I have a big sum of money here and I want to donate it, would you guys name the building after me or
Absolutely.
something?
Yes,
Absolutely.
we would.
Yeah.
We'll
Happily.
give you a wing, we'll give you the naming rights of the building, we'll give you a kennel, we'll give you a yard. There's naming rights for everything.
So what a great way, if you're an animal lover, to secure your legacy forever.
Or
To
your
be-
pet's legacy.
Or your pet's legacy. To be able to say that is going to stand forever
we could
because
name
of
a
you.
yard
That's
after
really,
Bubbles
really
the
cool.
fish.
Bubbles the fish? Jack. Hey, listen.
Oh, Jack.
If you're a cat lover, you could have a cat cage or the cat room.
There's so many different options available. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to vaonj.org and get all the information about the animal orphanage. And listen, if even you're remotely interested, send them an email. Just get in touch with them and find out what you can do to help and be involved with the
We're
Voorhees
always
animal.
looking for volunteers. We have volunteer orientations just about every month, if not multiple times a month. Everything from handling the cats and the dogs. Once again, our cat volunteers are so important to us. They service the pet values, the pet smarts, all of our off-site venues, and our fosters. We could have up to 100, 200 cats in foster at a time.
Right.
I think we've got close to 200 cats through our network right now.
Right now.
Wow.
Well, because last
Yeah.
week I told you we got that hoarding casing.
Right.
And all those cats are
Right.
ready to go. We're still looking for cat and kitten food.
Yeah.
200
Again, there's
cats,
lots
200
and lots of different ways to help because look,
All of our food is donated.
right.
Okay,
Yeah. It's
important to
so,
know.
From kitty litter right on up to cans and dry food to the dog food.
So like here's an easy thing. When you go to one of the stores to buy your own pet,
There you go.
just buy another bag
There you go.
and bring it to me. Bring it to the studio. I'll bring it to them. However we can get it to them,
We're here
bring
every
it to
Wednesday.
them. Bring it to me. Right? We'll make sure that it
Yeah,
gets
that'd
into
be
the
great.
right place. And it's a nice, easy way, right? You're already buying the food.
Yep.
Just pick up another bag, and you'll be really making a difference.
Absolutely.
And one more way you can make a difference is to volunteer. So again, just send them an email if you want to get involved. Seriously.
On our website is a link for the volunteer
ways to
application.
volunteer.
Perfect.
And you want to do events.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you love animals, but you have allergies.
Right.
Okay. Here's a way you can help out. You can go do events and sit at our information tables and
So many different
Yeah.
ways to help. So many different ways to help. I got to take a quick break here on Morning Coffee, but don't go anywhere because we're going to be right back after this. Stick around.
Let me get a couple more cookies for you.
Sub some sizzle. This is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Simply Gents, located in Marlton, New Jersey, takes care of all your grooming needs, including haircuts, straight razor shaves, massages, facial, manicures, pedicures, and waxing. To find more information or book an appointment, visit us online at www.simply.
All right, we're back here on Morning Coffee. Look, I told you that was going to be quick, and it was, right? See, I don't lie. So here we go. So I got Booch here. You need to go adopt Booch. Go to vaonj.org. And I'm running out of time, so I just have a few more minutes. I know that Jen wanted to mention a few things. So,
I did, yeah.
So please.
Actually, I don't know if you know this, but as a direct result of us bringing the puppies on, one of your viewers or listeners actually came specifically looking for that puppy. That puppy was already spoken for, but they ended up adopting another puppy. So because of you, at least one of those puppies got
That's
got
awesome.
adopted. So
I love to hear that.
I would love to come back next week and say, because of you, this boy did not have to spend a lot of time in the shelter. 'Cause he's a good boy.
I love to hear that.
And Keith did mention when I came in that quite a few different viewers have been calling because of the post that's been going on about, do we have this dog, this type of dog, small dogs, little dogs. We have all dogs.
We have
Right.
And you know, let me tell you, yesterday I was there, real quick, a Maltese Shih Tzu little thing was getting washed, and when dogs come in like that, they last a week and they're gone.
And they're gone, right?
They're gone.
So you gotta
They're
gotta
there for the
constantly
stray
be
hold, and
checking.
that's it,
Yeah, you want to constantly be coming back, and
Our website is current. You know, if there's no picture, it means they're brand new, and we haven't got, and they may never get a picture if they come in go that quick.
Right.
I know we had another dilemma last week when we brought Chanel, because now we're using the camera on the floor.
Right.
And your dilemma is, what are you going to put on your feet? So I thought of you. Just a little something, for
thank you.
future Wednesdays that you might want to.
Are they
Thank
socks?
you, Jen. That's awesome.
Just a little token of our appreciation.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow. Cool.
So if you
Those
wanna,
are
add
awesome.
it into your Wednesday rotation.
I absolutely will. I don't know if you guys know. I mean, you obviously see these all the time, right? I also wear, I do the wacky sock thing, and she
Stylish.
must have known. These are awesome. Thank you
You're
so
very
much.
welcome.
I really
Thank you for
appreciate it.
having us.
That's so nice. Like, I never would have expected that. That is just so cool. It's very personal. I really appreciate
You're
that.
very
It's so
welcome.
sweet. And so, listen, they took really good care of me, and we took really good care of the animals. And so really, we need to take really good care of them. So the easiest way to do that is to go to vaonj.org, get all of the information, stop over on Cooper Road,
Next to the firehouse.
and check them out. They need your support. They do great work. I can't say it enough. I'm going to scream at the top of Connolly Park and yell it to the world, because you guys need the support of the community.
We need our
because
new
you do
building.
such great work.
We need our new building. We need to get it this year. We need to raise, a good $1 million plus just to get going, and it's not that much. We
In the grand scheme, it's not.
It
No.
isn't, and we got a good chunk of it raised already. We need another $1 million to go, and
So, all right, everybody out there, step
deep.
them up. You got it. You got this. Listen, if we can have the Radio Vision Network help out the Voorhees Animal Orphanage and really raise it up, it's just going to be great for everybody. I promise you that the future will be very, very bright. So please, if you can, just check out vaonj.org, and you'll get all the information that you will possibly need. And go adopt Booch, will you? This dog. Look at this dog.
He's
Oh,
so
he's so
lovable.
sweet. He
is.
just wants loving. He just wants the pettings. So
That's
it's
it.
perfect. David, Jennifer,
Thank you.
Always a
again for
pleasure.
coming in. Thank you for the socks.
You're
I
very welcome.
appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week.
Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic. All right, everybody. Stick around. I got to take another break here on Morning Coffee, but we've got plenty more coming up, folks. Don't go anywhere.
Today's show is sponsored by Hargrove Demolition, your demolition experts. Hargrove is a family-owned and operated business right here in the southern New Jersey area, bringing you 45 years of demolition expertise. Hargrove has all your demolition needs, from emergency demolition service to demolition equipment rental. Hargrove is one of the state-approved recycling facilities right here in the southern New Jersey area. No job is too big or too small for Hargrove Demolition. Contact them today at one of their 3 locations.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to give a sub some sizzle, this is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
If you have haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.